Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Keldon Johnson, and it's Lively in at the center position. And for the Pelicans, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Daniels out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at small forward. And the Stars are in full force tonight, Greg. One of the marquee matchups the NBA has to offer.
And games like this are what it's all about. You can feel the atmosphere change. And, Kevin, no matter what, fans and pundits will be talking about this game tomorrow.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Daniels. Irving kicks to Johnson. Lively the pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving's shot is good.
Now, there's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage you.
Williamson looking it over. And it's Johnson penetrating. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Lively. Nice lead from Valanciunas. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Irving's shot is good.
Now that pull-up shot right there, that ain't easy. And Kyrie, he made it look easy.
MP left side. Ingram outside. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving passes to Doncic. Puts it up from 15. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night. Irving's gone first in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by MP.
Good timing on that rejection. MP throwing himself around on the defensive end.
In the corner, Daniels back to MP. Here's Williamson. 9-point game his last outing. Passes it to MP. Williamson outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Irving for 3. A shot off that time. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Johnson, no good, shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. Irving against Valanciunas. Irving kicks to Doncic. Irving attacking, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Down low, here's Johnson. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Irving passes to Doncic. This one for 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
Pass to MP. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Doncic outside. They set the screen. Pass to Lively over Daniels. No good off the back of the rim. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now Valanciunas following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And the basket by Johnson.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Mavericks trail by 4. Now Doncic. He's coming off a 37-point game against Golden State.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Irving following the basket by MP. Shoots over Johnson. Dallas again missing. New Orleans leading by 6. Ingram up top to the paint. And MP throws it down.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
You know, just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
Washington, that's good.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
New Orleans in the lead. Craig, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is Irving. A 14-point game for him in the win against Golden State. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
You know, in the early stages of the season, Brent, what's something the front office is looking for?
They're starting to show themselves, even small flashes of indications that the team is growing together and has the capability of getting where you want them to go.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Johnson and MP throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Irving against Johnson. Pulls up from the corner, and it's Dallas with another.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Pelicans leading by 3. The pass to MP. And the rejection by Gafford. Doncic looking it over. Outside Irving. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Daniels. Takes the 13-footer. They get it again. Washington, that's for 2. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And now just a 1-point Pelican lead.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
The feed to Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's now 22 points for MP.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Irving passes to Doncic. Irving dishes to Doncic. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New Orleans.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. The Mavericks also with a sub. Okoro's checked in. And the rejection by MP. Gafford finds Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic left side. Gafford trying to break free. Doncic no good. Pelicans leading by 5. And that one drops for him. Johnson's got 26 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
Here's MP following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Ingram passes to MP. From 7, another one falls for New Orleans.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here is Doncic. He has 7. Irving, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Ingram kicks to Achua. Here's Daniels, guarded by Doncic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 16.
And this is how explosive Irving can be. Such a clever and versatile scorer.
MP's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. Again, Irving missing. New Orleans leading by 7. Pass to MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Precious Achua. Herbert Jones comes in for Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Dyson Daniels.
You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy just always in hustle mode. Every play trying to do more for his team.
Pass to Okoro. Green kicks to Okoro. He dishes it to Doncic. For the screen on McCollum. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Here's Gafford. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Johnson. And the dunk by MP.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Good work there as it goes.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
MP getting it done for the New Orleans Pelicans. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Substitution here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Ingram comes in for Herbert Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for Trey Mann. And Daniels subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Mavericks trail by 8. So with Irving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. But he is out there with Doncic. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Johnson. And it's Lively in at the 5.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Nets had a huge game. He had an impressive number of points, and as always, was at the defensive end as well. He blocked a lot of shots. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Johnson, and the dunk by MP.
That's a nice addition to Zion's game. The passing ability makes him more of a complete player.
Mavericks trail by 9. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. He's looking for MP and finds him.
Maybe if I had the clipboard and was coaching this team, I'd look to MP on every trip. He's just that good.
So it's the Mavericks now. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Doncic, no good. New Orleans leading by 8. Oh, get up, MP. Woo!
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Doncic outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Brandon Ingram, tiny dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
What a streak this team is on. 1 away from an even 20. MP will be looking to make that a reality tonight.
And this whole time they've been on the streak, we've seen everyone step up when called upon. He gets it in there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the Mavericks call time here. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. And Dallas also making a switch. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Hardy. Doncic left side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes a three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And Johnson is still honing this part of his game, but this is an encouraging sign.
MP passes to Daniels. To the inside. Johnson can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Irving. Almost, but it rolls out.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but
that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Irving against MP. Takes a step back. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Here is Daniels. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Johnson surveying the floor. And Jones has it in the corner. And here's Ingram from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks trail by 13. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Here's Irving. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Irving's got 26 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
The Mavericks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Pelicans with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. 28 points for Kyrie Irving.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's MP, and it's Johnson with the jam.
And when MP gets that close to the rim, you know he is looking to finish with authority.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 15-point game. Outside Irving. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
MP dishes to Valanciunas. Floats it up for MP. And the dunk by MP.
And what goes up must come down. Plenty of athleticism there on that dunk by MP.
And so it's New Orleans. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at their schedule, a lot of road games coming up. This is a team that performs well away from home. They like the challenge of winning in other arenas. They feel like they can go toe-to-toe with any team, any setting.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I like the way they've attacked the boards. I guess when you control the glass, it really helps you control the flow of the game.
And those extra possessions can add up quickly in the scoring column. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. MP out there with Daniels. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pelicans 5.
Zion showing he can get the hands moving, too. Quick release on that bucket.
And here is Doncic after Zion Williamson made that last three-pointer. Irving for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. The fadeaway. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in this game. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report.
Terrific feed from Valanciunas, a big man scanning the deck.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the middle, here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Daniels passes to Williamson. Johnson draws the double. Daniels kicks to MP. Back to Daniels. Irving with the steal. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And there it is for him.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the Mavericks call time here. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. Pelicans, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The shot's good from Irving.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up.
I hate to see him give up in that situation.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for MP. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. There's the pass to Washington. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Doncic following the score by New Orleans. Lively the pass to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pelicans with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. And Johnson with the stuff.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list.
Doncic with it. 12 points for him. To the middle. The kick out to Irving. Goes up on the wing. And good that time. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Here's Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
They set the pick. Three-pointer. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 15 points.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Johnson gets the bucket.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Washington sets the pick for Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now, here's Johnson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Here's Daniels. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson kicks to Doncic. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. He's got 18.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Irving. He's got 36. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Irving. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The Pelicans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. New Orleans leading by 22. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. P.J. Washington is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Irving. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. New Orleans has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. The drive by MP.
I don't think the defense saw it coming. MP really quick into the gap.
Hardy passes to Washington. Gafford with the ball. Covered by Achua. Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Achua.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
McCollum against Irving. Driving inside. Over McCollum. And it's Irving missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And that one is good.
And Williamson knows how to get into a rhythm. And once that happens, hey, good luck.
Here's Hardy. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And Gafford throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. McCollum against Irving. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
Now here's Hardy. Covered by Johnson. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Dallas moving the ball around. Okoro shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Jones from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now Okoro. Irving from long range. And that one is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to Washington. Dallas again missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. And MP throws it down.
On offense, MP isn't greedy, but he ain't shy either. When he sees a shot like that, he's going to take it.
And here's Irving. Passes to Okoro. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Feeds to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the pump fake there from MP? Totally fooling the defense there and able to draw the foul.
Come on.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Dyson Daniels checked in for New Orleans. And Johnson drops them both. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Hardy, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And the Mavericks with possession here. They set the pick. Trying to get something going. Here's Lively. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
A shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Achua's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
MP outside. There's the drive. It's tipped. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded by McCollum. The first one falls. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. And he makes the first but misses the second. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Doncic against McCollum. With the floater, that one goes in. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Johnson, he's checked in for Hardy. And on the way from Irving for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here are the Mavericks now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Pass to Washington. And the three ball is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Irving finds Doncic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Jones. Puts it up from 12, and no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Mavericks. A nice shot by Doncic.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the paint. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. Now here's Irving. Pass to Washington. Johnson sets the screen for Washington. And stolen by Achua. MP kicks to McCollum. Back to MP. The pass to Achua. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Doncic passes to Irving. All alone. And another basket for Dallas.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Floats it up for MP. And MP throws it down.
Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots. So not just a scorer, solid passer too. About 3 assists for his career.
Dallas shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. McCollum against Doncic. No good on the 3. New Orleans has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Irving. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 49 points in the game.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
MP dishes to McCollum. Back to Johnson. Outside, Jones. That 3 off the mark. Dallas shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Jones kicks to McCollum. Johnson, the pass to Jones, to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And here are the Mavericks now. Passes it to Lively. Back to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Washington.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Doncic kicks to Washington. The kick out to Irving. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. To the inside. Here's MP. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Johnson.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out.
And another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good for Irving. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent.
Good, that's another bucket.
And that ties in for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Irving against Johnson. Irving with it. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. And they are really racking up the assists in this one. Yet another bucket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Johnson for three, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
MP against Irving. Johnson, the pass to Achua. Back to MP. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Those guys aren't looking forward to seeing you again.
There he is, the young GOAT himself. You up for a challenge, MP?
Do you think I'd be a good mascot? For this team? Good game, MP.
Those leftovers are old.
I brought them home yesterday, I think. Yeah, it's great.
A metaphorical wizard, metaphorical. These metaphors is better off than locking them. Ain't anybody's can take on antibiotics. Anybody can be a or be a in the wrong position. Diagnostic, I'm so fly on a higher octave. Toxic eyes wide staring at the apocalypse. Sipping from pearl goblets with gold droplets. The cover that I write in my tablet is all ostrich. Songs and elegant songs and a karma hostage. Harmonica plays with a xylophone and pays homage. Exposing fake theories into quantum physics. More than the floors in the Compton visit. That's why I play in the clubs, lot of girls and thugs. Wu-Tang thought I was a kid the way I play with. Don't underestimate the power. Instead, you should bless the Kate. Barbershop talk, axe around. I'm in the best debates.
Heard you still calling a deal. You ain't all when they want, so you ain't dropping for real. Man down. Spent your whole budget on cribs and the heels and called it work, but nothing to show but you crashed out. Cold bossing over and no closing from to dispose you. The thrills not the real, they had get. Going hard and down in the yard with all the Afro beef. Don't never recall. I made a sacrifice around the time I couldn't afford a sack of rice. So when I got it blowing like a saxophone with bad advice and tragic like false perception, get decided to touch your shoulder rice. So all the writers spent it all on ice. No cake with all that ice. What you gonna do next? Pawn shop price. Rich song, cut my and they drop. Tired of on your neck, I'm on your ass cock. Pride of my he got out and kept his nose clean. Hold my brother down, I'm standing 10 until my toes sting. Pretty girl from PG County got me in the choke. I mean, if she on my mind, she ain't just fine, she's the dopamine. If she on my body, call it angry. Cause ain't I can't get on my plane, so they complaining. They ain't fly, hate because their money ain't straight pockets. Take it till they make it AI. Tell them Sugar Gang in the club. Tell them Wu-Tang in the club. Lemonade chain pop up. This world corrupt. But tell me, just tell me where we meet the flood. Can't believe it was us. This world corrupt. Tell me, Sugar Gang in the club. Tell them Wu-Tang in the club.
Hey, little baby, so magnetic like a doorstop. Off the happy end, I'm not the one to plot against. the DOP, I'm never switching for the lens. You be rapping for the I'm a steadfast, never change the vision for these lame. Y'all be getting, but I'm just posting what a cake at. Better, gonna afford that 4-letter. Is a milli or the mammal? Your pocket, I need a scan in my pocket, a safe. I got no fear in my heart, I'm paid in the land of the break. She don't never dress up, but except when she go to the rave. Rappers never rapping on the beat, less is driving the bass. But moving your pace, I paint a picture, you just spread it in a propaganda. Rock up been taken off and she gave me a proper land. And I went through them back and so never no dandruff. I don't got all my answers, you living off of answers. And you taking pride in the gimmick, only for the paper while I fly into the premise. Fashion over love you cause your album full of fillers. The hype done got you guys, your fans decreasing when it simmers. But it's not my business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, I remember being broke before I was in the mix. See, my Raekwon was just the fuel I needed, so I started taking risks. When everybody had the 5, I leveled up and did the 6. AMG kid knocking, it was written. Poochie knitted, you thought Gucci did it. This Italian race car got in it. See a phantom, ain't a phantom if that spooky's rented. Smoke tinted, coke in it, 300,000 in tennis chains. I'm roped in it, waving through a glass top coupe like the Pope's in it. Heaven only snows in my trunk. The more that you see, you closer to no limit. I used to want a 300Z with a phone in it. I'm global and Rome with it, feeling at home with it. Money come, money go, ain't no control in it. Push. Yeah. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Cause money can't buy back time. Long nights, no lights, dreaming about the bins. No rice, just ice, nothing in the fridge. Sick of making friends, all they do is burn a bridge. I'm drowning in my sins, I never learned how to swim. My life jacket Celine, swim trunk Supreme. Just left the scene in Alexander McQueen. I remember nights I was too broke to think deep. I lost more money than sleep. I was watching corners, I ain't never mopped the floor. Touched 100,000 in 20s from doing chores. Mama was a queen pin, Coretta with cream. She was to Martin Luther. For Christmas I bought the black 4-wheelers. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Yeah. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke.
My goal was always millions.